If you want to get to know a person, one good way of having a rough gauge is asking them how they actually reacted to a situation wherein they were not able to get what they really want. Like deep down, they desired it so much, yet they were not able to get it. Ask them how they reacted or what happened. Just make them tell you a story about it. It will tell you a lot about that person. And I guess I just realized a lot of things the past couple of days about me and rejection. It looks like I'm not really good at handling rejection or not getting what I want the moment that I wanted it. Maybe I'm not really emotionally adapted to disappointment. Come to think of it, I never had much disappointment in my life. So I'm like a typical millennial, which I really don't like. I really thought that I was emotionally stable or, that I had a very high emotional quotient. It looks like I'm not. Yeah, maybe, some people they say that I am mature and all that. Maybe it's just one facet, one side of me that they see, and it's not the whole entirety. Even came to a point that I wanted to talk to all of my exes. I just wanted to ask them how I was as a partner during the time that we were in a relationship. Yeah, it's that bad. But going back to the point wherein I think I'm not really good at handling rejection or disappointments. I have to agree I'm not. 3 decades in, I realized that I might be sheltered. Yeah, my parents never really taught me how to handle rejection. It's not their fault, right? It's just that I seldom get to encounter disappointments in my life. I don't get I don't get fired that much. Um, Student life, yeah, sure. I flunked a few subjects when I was in high school. I flunked twice. Flunked my physics class and my algebra class. Pretty much that was it. But I wasn't really disappointed with that. I wasn't disappointed with myself. I'm not that good a student, I guess, and I'm not really that concerned about grades. Maybe that's why I wasn't really disappointed with those flunking grades and all that. When it comes to outside of the academe, come to think of it, all the jobs that I applied for, I never really had a hard time getting a job. Maybe it's because I sweet talk my way into getting a job. That's what usually happens. But I do remember one time I applied for a trainer position and I did not get the post. And what I did was I resigned because of it. And then another time I was in sales, I can't hit the target, and because I can't hit the target, I resigned again. So in short, what I'm trying to say is I think those were the best examples that I could think of disappointments in my life. When it comes to dating, as much as I hate to admit it, but I it's not that I seldom get rejected, but if we're gonna if we're gonna put it in like percentages, I courted about I courted like 7 women in my life, right? And out of the 7 women that I courted, 4 of them became my girlfriend. So that gives me like a 50 something average. But I never, I was never rejected during my early years. So what I'm trying to say here is I'm not really well equipped to respond to rejection when it comes to being rejected by a paramour or a woman of interest. My first rejection, dating side, was when I was 27. So I was already 27 years old when I experienced my first rejection. And that really depressed me to the point that I can't believe that this girl would not like me. I was like, I was so, in, it felt incredulous that she doesn't like me the way I like her. Or I think she liked me. But the thing is, it might just be me assuming things because it was never, there was nothing vocal, or she never was vocal about liking me. Yeah, she did went. I mean, she did go to my apartment, but nothing happened. I mean, that was the extent of that was the farthest that I could say that maybe she has feelings about or for me as well. Second rejection came about just a little over a couple months ago, and maybe me being 32. Yeah, I was 32 already when I got rejected for the second time. It's just I'm getting rejected very late in life, you know, and it's a pretty new experience for me that I'm not really well equipped to respond to these rejections. And I really need to now consider the fact that I may not be taking things. I'm not. Yeah, pretty much. I'm acting immature. It's very difficult for me to say that because I feel like I'm a mature person in a lot of things, but when it comes to fucking romance, I feel like I'm the love guru, but it seems like I just think that I am, and the reality is I'm a fucking noob when it comes to love. That I'm all vocal and all intense, hot, ready, and strike while the iron. Yeah, so as I was saying, I'm usually the intense, always in a hurry to get things, to get down and dirty and all that, and pretty much I really am used to getting things the way I want them. I really don't consider the alternative to it. And I come out as insensitive and selfish because of it. The thing is, I believe that I really am not that kind of a person. It's just that it never it was never pointed out to me before, or because I never really experienced it before. But now that I am aware of it, there's only one thing that I can do about it, and that is to acknowledge it and change. Of course, I don't want to be that person that is fucking immature, and pretty much if something was pointed out that I need to address and change, I need to act on it. I need to change it because that's not a good quality to possess, right? And that is the mature thing to do. So now that I am aware that I am like this, that I am selfish at times, and that I really am not good at handling disappointments and rejections and things not going my way. Now I need to control my reactions and cater my actions so that, you know, I won't be this immature prick. Pretty much that's just it. So yeah, it's gonna be a journey of self improvement. But that's actually life, right? If there's no such thing as being too old to change your ways, or maybe there is. I mean, there's this part of the song, "What Lovers Do." It's like we're too young, to be. We're too old to know what's right and wrong. I mean, I forgot the fucking lyrics, but it's just saying that we're still young enough to change, and we're too old to know what's right from wrong. And I am in that age that I should know what's right from wrong. And now that it has been pointed out to me that I have things that I need to adjust or need to improve on, I will be acting on it. I need to address it, right? I need to address this little thing. Even the heavens agree. Well, anyways, that's just my rant for today. Word vomit of the day. Still in line with projection, and pretty much I'm 33, and I still don't know how to handle disappointments in life. But now I should be able to address this, make a few adjustments in how I handle things and react to things. Let's see where this is going to take me, right? I don't want to be a prick forever. I don't want to be. Pretty much, that's my point. So I don't know about you guys. How do you handle things when things aren't going your way? And if someone tells you that you are, or you have something to improve on in yourself, how do you react to it and how do you respond to it? Just something to ponder upon. And I do hope you guys are doing or faring better than I am in this department, because it may have been a very costly mistake in my part, which kind of sucks, right? But hey, life goes on. So I hope you guys are having a good day.